Hello, everybody.
Hello, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sharon. Hi,
Hi, Janet. Hi,
everybody. I
Sharon.
got my French clown hat on today so that I could talk to my French friend, Mr. Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. We love you,
Bonsoir,
Ron.
mesdames et messieurs.
Yeah, there
Comprenez-vous le
you.
français?
Oh, parlez-vous français? Oui, oui, monsieur.
Oui, oui, oui. Avec beaucoup d'amour.
Beaucoup d'amour.
D'amour, which means love.
Oh,
Lots
amour,
of love.
amour. Yes, lots of love. Oh, that's
Your
very
hat
nice.
keeps falling off.
It
It
does.
does.
It doesn't work well with my things, but
Yeah,
otherwise I get a terrible backflow. So,
yeah, right.
so yeah, I'm so sorry we weren't able to do this last week, but it
Oh,
made it a lot more fun to know we could still do it, and we're here. We made it. Um, I am so pleased to have you here.
thank you.
You are one of the most dedicated YouTubers and in this community. You really are. You go on everybody's channel. You work really hard as a moderator. Plus you do some collabs and have your own show. And I know you always have a great time. I was there Saturday night. I remember.
Yeah, it's long though.
It is.
My videos are long, long, long. I had Milu on my channel. I had
Yep.
even Robert. You don't know, maybe Akashic Records.
Oh,
So,
Robert Brunges. Yes, I know who he is. Yep.
oh, he's
Yeah.
fabulous. I
Isn't
mean,
he? Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Twinkle, Twinkle. I don't know. I
Oh,
first
hi,
time I seen
Twinkle
it.
Twinkle.
Twinkle, Twinkle.
Chris Martin and
Yes.
Janet and Renee is here
Yeah.
from Tarot
Renee is
Hub.
here for, of course. Renee.
Yeah. I
She.
don't
She.
have one of my moderators here today though because he's busy talking to me. So
Okay.
that's
Wow.
you. Yeah.
Well, you know where the troll button is? Boop.
Yep. Goodbye. Goodbye. But we're not going to get any trolls because we
No.
want to we want to be here and have some fun. So last week Ron was so nice to me because unfortunately Mary Street wasn't able to find her link to get on. And so Ron was kind enough to come in and take over for a little while with me so I wasn't all by myself going like this, you know. And I really appreciate that.
Me, I do the.
Right. You know, you could talk for a while, but after a while you go, what do I talk about now? So
Yeah, you talk by
anyway.
yourself, right? So,
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's when you're an old lady, you talk to yourself anyway, but you
oh,
don't
geez.
really.
I didn't get
So
there yet.
you didn't get there yet. Okay,
No,
well, good. I
I,
wouldn't want you to be an old
I'm on the
lady.
other side, the old man, not the old
Oh,
lady.
okay. All right. But no, you'll never be old, Ron. And actually, I don't think I will be either because I'm kind of a crazy woman. So, yeah.
Oh, I
So,
love your
yeah.
energy.
Oh, well,
You
thank
just
you.
got beautiful energy. I mean,
Oh, well, you're
I
so
like people
sweet.
like you, like the energy you have there. That goes through my heart space, and I just love it. You know.
Yeah, I love that too. And I love the name of your channel, Unconditional Love. Don't we
Yeah.
all need it? Oh my God, it's so
Yeah.
wonderful.
There's
So
a reason why I chose that name. Eh?
tell me, tell me
Yeah.
what your reason was. Yeah,
Okay. Uh, First of all, I'll talk to you about how I got in, started my channel. But
sure.
There's a reason why I chose that name
Mm-hmm.
because when I was a child, how would I put that? I think everybody, all of us go through that, all the impacts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was so sensitive to energy. It's like every time I went through stuff, it was like double whammy. You know,
Wow. Yeah.
it's so intense.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a hard life because I was raised by two alcoholic parents. So
Oh,
besides
Ron.
that, and
Yeah.
I had to survive. So I used to go out in the nature,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a unique son. So that means the only child. That means no sisters, no brothers.
Okay.
So when I saw all this stuff going around and the you know the chaos that was going around,
Right.
I used to
Uh-huh.
go to the bush and quiet down and listen to all the birds and watch
Oh.
the animals and discover what's going on. You play with frogs, anything.
Uh-huh.
Just
Uh-huh.
watch nature, and that represented life to me. That was life. Everything was
Right.
life, you know. So
Uh-huh.
that's where I started my journey when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
Then later on, I was a very sick child. I had what they call epilepsy. I used to fall
Uh-huh.
like like
Wow.
I don't know how many. I just remember what it feels in my body, and it's
Sure.
awful. I mean, you're
Yeah.
like a seizure. You know, like your body just
It exhausts you
yeah,
too
yeah,
when you
it
come
did.
out of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like you're wanting to swallow your tongue or something like that,
Yeah.
and I just looked at my mother and I couldn't speak. I just, you know what?
Right.
I don't know if you.
No, I know. My
Okay.
daughter had it for a while.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
she did. Okay, I
she
had it.
outgrew
I
it.
had
Yeah.
it, and I had it so often that you probably don't know this, but some people do. You know, my lives. I mentioned it before.
Mhm.
I had a near death experience.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
this near death experience, I can talk about it. I went on the other side.
Hmm.
I was on the other side, and when you cross over, that's where you're met and surrounded by.
Hmm.
That's why my name is Unconditional Love Tarot, because I know
Because
what it
that's what you
feels like.
felt.
I saw
Yeah.
it, and I got images beside that. There's
Hmm.
some images that left, and this saved my life because all my life I went through drama after drama after drama
Yeah.
because of programs. You
Right.
know, people. You know, when you're young, you're like a sponge. You take
You are.
everybody's programs,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you try to apply it, even religion, and you get all, excuse my language, screwed up, really
Oh,
screwed
yeah.
up in
No,
your.
you can.
And you know when you
Especially
get
if you had those alcoholic parents, didn't help anything because
no,
you're watching dysfunctional behavior.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
anyway, so that's why I chose Run Unconditional Love. Now, how that come to be and how started my channel is another
Hmm.
is another journey, because I read tarot cards 35 years ago
Hmm.
without knowing the cards, and I still don't know the cards, meaning in the cards. I do it
Uh-huh.
by
Your own feelings,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
intuition,
Uh-huh.
and things happened to me 35 years ago. Like you didn't have a YouTube, didn't have like all
Correct.
these beautiful people, all these empaths. They're all empaths. They're all sensitive people.
Correct.
We're all
Correct.
like-minded people. People. That's why we join in these chats. So
Uh-huh.
had things happen to me. You wouldn't believe me. I mean, when you. I was before I was married. I was young, maybe. Well, I don't know what age, but what age? Maybe 20, 25, something like 20, 25,
Hmm.
26.
Hmm.
Was living with another male friend.
Hmm.
Now the phone rings, but this female calls us, but I'm the one that answered the phone. I think
Okay.
he was at work, and I answered the phone. She says, I went for a job today, and before she finished, I told her where she went, every place she went. Now, how
Wow.
did I do that? It
Right.
it
Yep.
shocked me right out of my pants. I mean,
I bet.
really,
Yeah.
because what I told her, you know what she said? She said, "You followed me," and I didn't
Oh,
follow her. So how do you
how
explain
would
that?
you know? Wow.
Okay,
Sure.
and I
Yep.
had other experience later on where
Hmm.
people were taking tarot classes. I wasn't taking no tarot classes in the. I believe it's in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
Uh, and what happened is they were all. I was invited at a restaurant because I was in the group where they were, but they were taking courses. I was not taking courses
Okay.
at all.
Yeah.
So they're pulling all these crazy tarot cards. I don't know where they. And I learned that was the from Marseille, the tarot cards
Uh-huh.
from Marseille,
Right.
and
Hmm.
they were pulling cards, and this woman, this across me, were pulling cards and reading the other one on the side, and I get involved. I don't know why I get involved, but Jesus, it happened to me,
It's
and
okay.
it's like somebody pushed me into it and said, "Oh, this," and what I said to her was so personal that she only her knew it, and
Hmm.
she yelled out, "You You read tarot cards. You read tarot." I said, "No, no, no, no." I got so friggin', like
Yeah. Yeah.
emotional. I said, "No, no, no." And there was a friend of mine. His eyes were popping out when he just looked at me and said, he didn't know I could do that.
Okay. Because you
Okay.
kept it a secret. Was it also because you were worried what people would think about you as well? Is that
Uh,
why you kept it
okay.
quiet?
I think after a while I bought those cards and I tried to do some readings, but it wasn't
Uh-huh.
with YouTube. And
Uh-huh.
I had people, see, I had people on my phone calling me at night. What's going to happen next? And
Oh,
one day
wow.
I took I took the friggin' cards and I threw them all out. And I said, no more. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to become responsible for a person.
Right.
They
I
hang on
understand.
to you. They choke the living
They
out of you,
can.
the
They
energy,
can.
because
People
they
can
want
do
to know
that.
what's going to happen next.
Right.
I don't want
Right.
to be responsible for that.
Responsible. I don't
Okay.
blame you. No.
I,
Yep.
and now
No,
it's
not
not
at all.
52 cards pickup, it's 78.
Right. I
I
know.
picked
I
them
know.
up. So, and then my friend I was talking about that's taking courses in Toronto, he had his girlfriend. She came to my place and said,
Hmm.
hey, I'd like you to go with me to my relative's house and do a reading.
Hmm.
And she's willing to pay.
Oh,
Dummy me, Brittany dummy, I got sucked into it and I went
but
with
the
her.
other people weren't paying you. They just kept calling you and
Yeah,
using
yeah,
you.
that
Oh,
was
okay. I
okay.
got you. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this time she wanted him, and she's from Egyptian. Okay,
Ooh.
okay. So I
Yeah.
went to her family's house, and then they were talking about. I think if I can remember, I think they were talking about somebody that passed across on the other side,
Uh-huh.
and they did things like that. It went on and on. I don't know how long, and
Yeah.
then okay, then she gave us a $20 bill, which I split with her. Okay. Now
Hmm.
the funny part, I didn't realize after that. Why did you pick me? Why didn't you pick your girl, your
Right.
boyfriend taking courses? Why did why did you pick me?
Uh-huh.
And I didn't realize it for years. And then I thought about that and I said, oh my God, she picked me instead of him.
Hmm.
Is that
Because
something?
she sensed that you were the one that
Yeah,
had the gift. Yeah.
I think so. I
Absolutely.
don't know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
anyway, it went on and on like that, and I have
Uh-huh.
strange things happening because they wanted me to know something.
Yep.
Spirit wants you to do something, so they give
Yep.
you these crazy
Yep.
stuff. They take over, make you say things, and you said, "Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm really in trouble now."
Yep.
Then you realize you can't get out of it. So,
Right.
okay,
Right.
to come to my channel now. Okay, I had, Debbie Freebird Spirit.
I surely do.
Yeah,
Hmm.
okay, and
Yep.
also, do you know Karen Stage Healers? You might not heard of
I
her.
know. I had not heard of her yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
she and Debbie used to work together. Okay,
Okay. Yep.
okay, and Mary Street, of course.
I do. Hmm.
Okay, Mary Street did oral reading for me, and
Right.
that reading, she said, she didn't even use cards. She was using what do you call water paints,
Oh.
like colors like this. Okay,
Yep.
she was reading my my aura reading, and she said, "Huh." She looks at like they're both up there. I'm in the chat. Okay,
Right.
looked at Debbie, and she said, "Huh." He wants. Does he want to do like we do, like read tarot or something? She
Yeah.
picked it up
I
and
know.
she said something, and Debbie says, just, I think so. She, just realizing something,
Uh,
Okay,
yes.
so
Absolutely.
that started like that, and then
Okay.
I had a lot of healing because I had a lot of healing to do. I did a lot of work on myself, but
Uh-huh.
to do a channel and go back into tarot, it
Hmm.
scared me. I
Of
was
course.
frightened. Okay,
I
because
understand. Nope.
by
I
my
get it.
experiences, I was frightened. I said, "Well, I'm look." Anyway, so what happened is I used to do on Messenger with Nasty Women Tarot.
Oh,
Liz.
I know nasty women.
Okay,
I do.
and Sharon Lee.
I do. Yep.
Okay, I knew them before starting their channel because we
Uh-huh.
both started the same day.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Okay,
And when
and
was that, Ron? When did
oh
you
boy,
start? Do you know? It was last year? Was it
no,
last year?
no,
Oh.
I've been on for 5 months, 6 months, I think,
Oh.
only, and
Okay.
they too, the same time.
Yeah, I know
But
everybody's doing really
okay,
well.
you
I'm
know
glad.
her,
Mhm.
213. He's
Yes.
Jay.
Yep.
Okay, and
Mhm.
you don't know Kathleen. She joined us together, and we used to
Okay.
practice on Messenger, doing
Yeah.
readings like that.
That's
Okay,
awesome. Yeah.
yeah, that was awesome. But
Uh-huh.
anyway, I said, "Oh my, maybe you should start my channel. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I got struggled with that. I struggled. Then one day I said, oh, the hell with it. I'll put my face all over YouTube and that's it. I'll take a plunge. If I fall on my face, it's okay. I
Yeah.
didn't fall on my face.
No, you did not.
I
You're
I,
doing
I
really
fell
well. Yeah.
I fell on my on my behind and boom. And
Boom.
then I realized by the chat, by people reading for people like that,
Mhm.
there's comments that came and I said, oh my, because I don't know what I'm getting. You never
Right.
know in advance.
You never know. No, you
No,
don't.
you get
Yep.
information, and then people in the chat they comment, and
Yep.
that goes through my heart, and I said,
I know.
"Oh,
Yeah. When you get a
because I'm only the
validation.
messenger.
Yeah.
I'm only the
Right.
messenger."
Right.
Okay,
But it's nice to get a validation that
of
you're
course,
reading
of
something.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
Nasty Women Sharon said she just heard her name. That was all done in love. That's
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
that's
talking
awesome.
about you and us
Uh-huh.
doing on Messenger before we started our channel. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
so I know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. Anyway, hey, there's another thing I would like to talk about because I got to tell you something. And to all the people in the chat, I got to
Mhm.
tell you something. When you are yourself, your true self,
Mhm.
and you say something, and it's really truthful,
It's
it's
your
not the
truth.
words you
Right.
say; it's
Right.
what they feel. It goes right to your soul. Every ounce of it goes to your soul. Then
Yeah.
that's why you can. That's why you can tell if somebody is real or not, because there's tarot readers out there. There's all
Mhm.
kinds of them. Okay,
Right.
they
Yep.
might know. They might know every meaning of the card, but it
Mhm.
doesn't say. You know,
Right.
it's something to do with being truthful, being
Correct.
yourself.
And
Okay.
also being kind, I think, isn't it? Like if they see something that's not so good, instead of just blasting it out, they're
Yeah.
kinder about it. Like you
Yeah,
may be
but
having some trouble, whatever.
I've heard
Yeah.
some horror stories from people that I know that
Uh-huh.
are in the chats that told me they had readings with other people who they paid for, I think, readers, and they told them some awful stuff. I said,
Uh-huh. Oh.
no
Yeah.
way.
Mm-mm.
You don't say that to people like that. You never say that.
Yeah.
So,
I
say,
hear you.
some people said they don't have any guides. Everybody has guides. Make it real. That's for real.
Yeah,
And you have more than
absolutely.
one. So you have more than
Absolutely.
one. You have several, and they're all connected. They're all working together. So whether
Hmm.
you know, so
Yeah, I do. I share something in common with you in that I was told many times when I've had readings, why are you here? You're psychic, don't you know that? Or, you
yeah,
should be able to do this. And
yeah,
I'm like, I mean, I was very metaphysical and I looked into everything, but I never felt like I had that. And so the first time when I was working with Susan Lynn, that something came to me and I said it and it was right, blew my mind.
mhm,
So, but I feel like I still am a work in progress, whereas I'm happy that you just jumped off into the great, abyss and you didn't know if you had a net or not, but you did. And you're doing so well.
yeah. But
Everybody
I
loves you.
knew it because I got help from Karen. Said one time because I had a reading
Hmm.
because I the stuff in your heart you have to get rid of it. You get all this stuff you have to
Right,
get rid and heal. So I
right.
asked her a question about I lost my heritage was stolen, and it was true. And I knew
Really?
it for years and years and years. I knew that. So I had I think it was five readers read on that. They all came to the same conclusion. And at
Really?
the end, I said, I know it. I know it. So guess what Karen said? Karen said, she said, Ron, I can imagine you just said that because you're an empath.
Yeah.
And
But
you know what?
we don't listen to ourselves a lot of the time, do
Yeah.
we, Ron?
But you know
Yeah.
what? I didn't
What?
know what the hell what an empath was. Now I do.
Okay. Okay.
The
All right.
word empath.
Yeah, the
No,
word.
I
Yeah.
know I was very sensitive, but what is
Uh-huh.
an empath? You know, you
Hmm.
grab onto everybody's energy, that's for sure, but you got to
Yes,
protect yourself and you
you
got to
do.
know yourself because I mean,
Yeah, I do.
you know,
You have to protect yourself because there aren't
yeah,
always good people with good intentions. But
no,
I like to think there are all good people out there, but I know
yeah,
that
there is, there is,
that
there
that's
is.
not always the case.
Okay.
But wow.
But the unconditional love, I
Hmm.
felt it, I saw it.
Yeah.
When I crossed over, I still remember it.
It must have been wonderful. Did you want to come back?
Well, I got to explain something first.
Okay.
When I crossed over, the first thing came to I ended up in this place. It's unconditional love. I felt it all around, and I saw light beings. I saw
Ooh.
about 10 to 15. They were familiar with me. I think they're
Hmm.
my ancestors or something like that.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
one thing in common they had: big red hearts. Every one of them.
Oh.
So, and then I tried to figure out what does the red hearts mean. And then one day, pow! After
Yeah.
that, I thought I was supposed to be on a mission to help
Hmm. Hmm.
save somebody
Save
else.
the world. Yeah.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
what I ended up with
No.
being aware of?
What?
Save me, save myself,
Yep. Because
because
we have to do that before we can save anybody else,
right.
right? Yeah.
So
Yep.
and then like I was talking to Milo and I said, when I was there, they were talking to me telepathic. Like
Uh-huh.
you know everything. You can't go wrong there. You're surrounded by this unconditional
Yeah.
love. You know
Sure.
everything that's going on. You know why. You know everything. Even if you're a kid, it doesn't matter. They pointed out and they said, we have a place for you."
Oh.
So I didn't. I don't know what happened, but I sort of like I don't know. There's no time out there. There's on the other side. There's no time.
Right.
It's just I saw this bright, uh, like a sun coming after me, like energy, white light, but
Hmm.
like sunlight. Really,
Yes.
really strong, coming towards me like crazy, like right at me like this. And when it
Hmm.
did, every light beam that I saw with hearts disappeared, and this light came
Mm.
right at me. Okay.
Hmm.
Now I told you about the epilepsy. Eh? The
Yes.
strange thing is, I was in a taxi with a nurse. My mother, the nurse had me in her arms, and she thought I died because she couldn't feel any more pulse. My mother was screaming
Ah.
at her, "Give me my son! Give me my son!"
Uh-huh.
Okay. When she handed me to my mom, we were in front of a hospital. Okay. In the years I was born, there was not much information about epilepsy.
Sure. Yeah. That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They didn't know because there's all kinds of them. And the strange thing, just in front of the hospital, I woke up, and I can tell you this is like a miracle. I never
Hmm.
had epilepsy attacks since then.
Wow.
So,
The power of healing that
yeah,
came through
yeah,
you in that light. Yeah.
yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
was trying to say.
Yeah. I
The light
understand.
that came into me, it's like derooted
Yep.
all the sickness and took it away. And I said,
Right.
that
Yeah.
is healing energy. Now, don't ask me why I was chosen or why it happened to
Right.
me. I
Yep.
wish that on my friends that I lost, that I crossed over.
Sure.
But I think everybody in this human being has the same potential as I
I
did.
I agree. I
Okay,
agree.
but
Yep.
you have to get out of the, okay, I was going to say third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth dimension,
Hmm.
higher level, but you
Right.
have to become aware of it, because if you don't, I mean,
Mhm.
I know there's people that have. things is, you know, I think in the future that will come. And I
I,
think in the
yep.
future we'll have more people. There'll be like magic. It'll be like magic. People will be able to talk telepathically.
Yes, I
I
agree with
believe that
that. I do
really
too.
strong.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
and I think it's already there. Except it's well, tarot readers. What do you think they do? They talk telepathic to the
Right.
guides. The guides, the spirit. That's
Absolutely.
what it's called anyway.
Uh-huh. And
So
they do the same thing with animals and other things. Yeah,
yeah, my
absolutely.
my 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 female dog, she looks in my eyes and got Google eyes and goes, "Yeah, I know you love me. I can feel it." You know,
Hmm.
she
Yeah.
knows I love her too. So
She knows you love each other. Yes, absolutely. I think your experience was wonderful, and people have mentioned in the chat that it's kind of a healing experience, especially
yeah,
if you've
yeah,
lost someone, and to know that there is something beautiful waiting.
yeah.
But see, they weren't ready to take you. They said we have a place for you, but you're not coming right now. So you need to go. You have we have a plan. You got things to do.
They
So I'm
planned it
glad
all right.
they
This is the
did.
plan. Go do a YouTube channel and talk about it. I said, no,
Uh
but
huh.
I mean, my okay. I don't do political. I don't do health readings
I
either
know.
because okay,
Yep.
I do. Uh, I think when I talk to some people can feel it because every soul can feel it. I know every soul,
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
human being,
Yep.
knows what unconditional love is. You know why
Hmm.
I say that? Because they've been there before.
Absolutely. That's
Okay,
where we came from, right?
so just
Yeah.
become aware of that, and people on this planet need to live with unconditional love. And
Right.
unconditional love is not the same as conditional love. You know,
Yep.
it's without judgment, it's without hate, it's only pure love.
Right.
Because we were raised, I was raised in the time where there was, it still is racism,
Yeah, I know.
because
I
he
know.
doesn't look like you, because he comes from another country, he's your enemy. Nobody's your enemy.
Right.
Okay, they're all
Right.
human beings, and
That's
we're
right.
all connected.
That's
So
right. Hmm.
if you take this hate energy and you hate somebody, it's like you're destroying yourself.
You are. You
Okay,
are. Yep.
so
You are. You're doing that to yourself. You're bringing all
yeah,
that hate into your own body and
yeah,
soul. Yeah.
yeah,
So my name for my channel, Heart and Soul Connected, was that I felt like we already spent a lot of time in our minds.
yeah,
So
yeah,
now we need to connect to the heart and
yeah,
our own
yeah,
soul. That's how I came up with mine.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I feel like you and I have similar ideas about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
my heart just opened up, and I said, but I was fragile because you know why?
Mm. Oh yeah.
Self-esteem and all
Yeah.
this. People go through that.
Yep.
I'm not the only one.
Oh,
But
I know. Yep.
we're all in here healing each other, sending us
We
a
are.
love, and supporting each other. That's what we
Hmm.
need to do. Okay.
Absolutely. Well, and that reminds me that community for me and for many others is helping each other out,
Yeah.
collaborating.
Yeah.
And I would also like to tell you to please, if you haven't already, become a subscriber to Ron's channel. Ron is looking at almost hitting, I think he's 425 and he needs about 500 and what 75 or
Yeah.
more
Something like
people,
that.
something
Yeah.
like that. So if you
Yeah.
can hit that subscribe button, that would be awesome for Ron.
There's
Thank
a
you.
lot of people in here that are already subscribed to me. I see them
That's
already.
good. Well, they love
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That should tell all the others that they follow you wherever you go. Yeah,
Yeah. But I like to support everybody. No
me
matter.
too.
I mean,
Yep,
some people have lower subscriptions and things like that. But I like to share. I like
I
to bring
agree.
people on. I don't like to
Uh-huh.
talk to myself but I've done it. So anyway,
I understand.
I did
No,
3.5 hours the first time by
I couldn't
myself.
believe that. Yeah, that was incredible. I usually try to go for an hour and a half, only because in my classes I teach, I
Okay.
lose people after about 20 minutes or so. They get
Okay.
bored.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
I
why I
know what
go
I
that
mean.
way.
Hey, it's funny. You're a teacher. I know Sharon Lee was a teacher.
Yes.
There's other people I noticed, and I
Yep.
noticed I'm surrounded by teachers. it's,
I know.
it's
Yeah.
funny, eh?
Well, we're pretty comfortable being in front of others. I think that's part of it. Although I do know some teachers that aren't.
Yeah.
They feel,
Yeah.
less comfortable
Yeah.
with that. But yeah. So
Oh, there's another thing going around in YouTube. Okay, I gotta talk
okay.
about this because me and Black Cat Tarot we talked about it. and there's other people that they're having problems with you. Okay, with YouTube. I had one person tell me, a subscriber told me she had to resubscribe 3 times because she was unsubscribed.
Mine
I
too.
don't know
Yeah,
what's going on, but
yeah,
that's ugly stuff, you know. I mean,
it is. Yeah.
when you subscribe, stay subscribed. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is happening, but
Well,
you know,
it's
it's
not
going like this.
always the person's fault. It's
Yeah,
sometimes it's the YouTube algorithm. So if you
yeah,
find you're unsubscribed and you can
yeah.
somebody told me it's also a good idea once a year to unsubscribe, resubscribe on channels that you follow.
Okay.
So just to be careful that you won't get booted off. But yeah, it happens. Yeah.
Well, my motive, what I was going to say, if you're subscribed, and okay, you can always watch the replay, even if you don't
Oh
go
yeah,
for a long time. There's always the replay.
there
So
is.
I stay subscribed to the ones that subscribe because I mean it's
Yeah.
important to all these people that you be subscribed because it's important to YouTube to have a certain amount of
Yeah.
subscriptions, you know, and
Yeah.
thumbs up because that's
Oh
what
yeah.
helps us.
Absolutely. It
Okay.
does. It helps. Which
Yeah.
reminds me, in the beginning, when we first started this talk, I was saying how wonderful Ron is about going and being moderator at everybody's channel. He
Yeah.
spends a lot of time doing that without any kind of compensation. And he does it because he loves us. And I
Yeah.
admire that so much. So, and he's so very supportive. What a great guy. Thank you. Honestly, I see you everywhere. I
Yeah.
first saw you on Milu's channel,
Yeah.
and then after that, boom, 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 you're everywhere.
Yeah,
And
but
so,
Amilu's shadow I was Ronald Gagnon, but because that's my real name. But I
right,
changed the short to Ron because people,
yeah.
there's people call me Ronald still, but it's
Milu
Ron.
does. I know Milu calls you Ronald. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah. Hey,
yeah.
and Milu was kind enough to come and support
I
me
know.
when he
I
came. You
really,
know, he was. A matter of fact, when I started talking about near-death experience, he was listening to me, and then while I was explaining how it's because he didn't have that, so he
right.
said. So he asked me questions. I was answering. He said, "Oh, that makes
Yeah,
a lot of sense because
yeah,
intuitively he knew."
yep. Absolutely. It's
Yeah,
wonderful to, I was thinking if you explain something to them, they already know intuitively a lot of things
yeah,
about you and they can almost see it like a movie. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. It
Yeah,
is. Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I find that okay. I find there's a lot of people that are living in fear of dying. I'm not. You
Mhm.
know what? I've looked at a lot of near-death experience videos, and there's one thing in common. Okay, some see Jesus. I didn't see Jesus. I'm not going to say something I didn't see.
It's,
Okay,
uh-huh.
but one thing in common, they
Hmm.
all come back, and most of them
Changed.
change and not and something else. Not afraid of death.
Oh
Why?
yeah,
Because they know.
they know.
Yeah.
That's
On the
right.
other side, when you cross over, you're met with your family, loved ones,
Right.
and you're always connected. Okay, and
Uh-huh.
that's one thing. When my mother died in 2000, I was holding her hand. Okay, she took her last breath. Guess what she sent me like energy? She sent me. She took her last breath and crossed over, and she sent me joy, excitement,
Oh,
like freedom.
freedom.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I couldn't tell the other people that were there. I couldn't
Right.
tell them what I just felt
I
because
know.
my mother knew that I would understand.
Yes.
That's why.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
She did.
So
Yeah.
I didn't
Very,
talk
very
about it.
different.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but it's funny because I had an experience where I had an older brother and a brother that's a little younger than him, and then me.
Yeah.
I'm the baby. And
Yeah.
when my father was really bad, my brother and I said, if you want to go, we're not going to hold you here because I hear that that's not the right thing to do. And
Mhm.
my other brother got very angry about it. And
Yeah.
he said, what do you want to die and everything? It's like, no, 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 no. But he was holding on for people that wanted to pull him back, and I wanted him to be free. I knew he would be happier and not in pain, you know?
Just me being here survived. All I survived and being
Yep,
here is a miracle by itself.
I get it. I
Okay,
get it
because
completely.
I
Yeah.
understand depression. I understand what everybody comes through. I understand drama. I understand
Hmm.
abuse. I have all the knowledge about that. I've been through. Okay,
Hmm.
so and I
Hmm.
understand somebody also. I tried to commit suicide one time and it didn't work, but it didn't
Good.
work.
I'm
But
glad it didn't.
I remember the little note. I remember the note I left. It said cruel, cruel world, because I could feel the cruelty in the world and I couldn't
Yeah.
take it anymore.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
so I went through that, and I said after that I promised. I said never again will I do that for nobody, nobody, and
Good.
that's where I am at now. So anybody that's in depression, and guess what? I had a girlfriend about 35 years ago, who I lost, who had a young child, and she
Oh,
did commit suicide.
okay.
But I was living with her, and I wondered all my life, and I had to ask Debbie. When I got a reading with Debbie, I asked her, geez, tell me something about her. I lost, and I told her about that. And she
Yeah.
said she appeared to her in the
Oh,
reading and
okay.
told her she was full of holes all over. Okay. Because I guess like holes in their
In their aura.
soul.
Yeah.
And
Soul.
no matter how much love I gave her,
Hmm.
it's like pouring water through a hole. It goes
Yeah.
right through, and it doesn't
Leaks out all over the
leaks
place.
out
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but anyway,
Wow.
so
But yes, everybody's happy that we all found this community. I
yeah,
think we all made an agreement actually way
yeah,
long
we
time
did,
ago, and
we
we
did,
said we'll see. I'll see you on this thing right here, and
yes,
it really is because I've tried many times to pull together a metaphysical community where I've lived, and it's just not it
mhm,
didn't work out, and everybody has a hard time. But like you said, you can watch this later. You can watch it again if you want to,
yeah,
whatever it is that you want to do. And we sort of complement each other with different shows that we do and getting to know each other and our own personal stories. And then the people that come here also share theirs, which makes us feel very connected. So
my
that's awesome.
intention is to help, even if I help one
Right.
or whatever,
Yep.
how
Mm-hmm.
many people I help. But
Mm-hmm.
I what I know is that there's something about me. Now I'm not like, there's something about me, my energy, what's
Mm-hmm.
behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only the messenger.
Yeah.
But it seems that that some energy reaches some souls, and they vibrate like this. No matter
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
what I say, because you can feel it. Yeah, people feel it. There's something about, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just aware of it, but I mean, I don't stay stuck on there. I said, well, okay, go to the next one, whatever.
Yeah. That's awesome, Ron. That's awesome. So yes, please make sure it is. And Renee says it is glorious and beautiful what we're all creating together. Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's almost like when you're a kid and you're waiting and waiting and waiting for the circus to
yeah,
come to town,
yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of
Hey,
fun.
my
Yeah.
dream, I had a dream, and I still have it. Okay,
Hmm.
but I don't know if I'm going to see it in this life. My dream was to see the whole world come together.
Uh huh.
Why? Do you imagine what it'd
Oh,
be like in a world of unconditional love by every
right.
human being on the planet?
Wouldn't
You
that
would
be
change just
awesome?
like this.
It would. It
To
would,
be,
but
yeah,
even if we only get that community to come
yeah,
together here
yeah,
and
yeah.
we have people from all over, that's the beginning.
That's the beginning.
Everything, it's a beginning.
We're
We're
only
on that,
starting the beginning. Yeah,
we're only
yeah,
starting. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. That's really awesome, Ron.
yeah.
Well, I wanted to give you time to give some people some readings if they'd like to have a short mini reading. But Ron does not do politics
No.
and he doesn't want to tell you about your medical problems, and that's okay.
Well,
So,
because medical problems are,
yeah, too
that
personal.
is with your doctor,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
agree.
professional people, because
Yeah,
we're only doing this
yeah,
intuition.
yeah. So if anybody has something short to ask about, that's fine. And if not, Ron and I know I will never have run out of things to talk to Ron about. So it's okay.
Hey, one time you should come to my channel and
I
explain
would
all
be
your
happy.
stuff to.
I would be happy to do that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you.
absolutely. Yes, of course. So, yeah, there's a lot of people I'm sure that you already know. You either see them when
Yeah.
you're going from place to place, or they're your subscribers. And
Yeah.
really good, great people. So that's awesome.
I got the amazing souls in my channel is and I mean I know I can feel it, the
Yes.
energy and
Yes.
everything. So
Yep.
I'm grateful for that. I'm really
I
grateful.
agree. I agree. There's a lot of flow and energy when you see the same people and they're all saying hello
Yeah,
to each
yeah,
other and they're
yeah.
all, you know, very kind and supportive and there's nothing better than that. There really
Because
isn't.
we
So,
share all. If you go on every channel, you'll see most of people. You'll see with
oops.
Milu. You'll see with Linda G. You'll see with
Mm-hmm.
Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
We all share about you know. Most of us share the same subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
If you look
That's
at it,
right.
yeah.
That's right. Yep.
So I mean,
So
it
here's
doesn't cost money. It's free.
I
So
know, isn't that the
you subscribe and hit the thumbs up. It helps
that's right.
everyone. So,
It does help everyone. Yes, it helps us a little bit just to defray some of the
okay.
time and costs that we do. I think
Oh,
moderators need to be paid, but we'll wait on that. But I want to tell you right now that if I could pay you, I would because I think you do a great job moderating. So
oh
so
well.
Seascape wants to know, will I find a new job before I get laid off? I'm sorry you're even thinking about getting laid off.
Yeah, getting laid off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's such hard times we're going through. My initial feeling is that there are lots and lots of jobs out there, and a lot of people don't want to go back to doing the same kind of thing they were doing before COVID and being at home. So maybe think about also other kinds of jobs you could do that you might even enjoy more. I don't know what it is that you do, Seascape, but Ron's going to talk about what he pulls when he's ready.
Well, there's always a period of adjustment. Okay,
There
in
is.
those trials, and
Yep.
the world is changing. Maybe things to be creative, to look at outside the box, to look
Yep.
at other
Something
ways of
new.
creating your
Oth-
life where
Other
you'll
way.
be
Yes.
most happy.
Hmm.
Happiness to you is important.
Yep.
Uh,
Definitely. Yep.
if you're not happy in something, well, you always have the free will, the choice to change
Right.
it.
To change
Okay,
it. Yep.
okay, but you have to believe in your abilities,
Very true.
your creativity, your energy, and the
Hmm.
universe is behind you.
Hmm. That's
I
right.
didn't even pull any cards yet. So no,
Oh, you haven't pulled the card yet. Okay. That's okay. Take your time. So
because
when
I'm doing this.
I
Then
understand.
okay.
Okay. I when I
Oh yeah. Okay.
oh, you found something. Okay.
Yeah, I found something.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Done. Drum roll. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Let me.
When I
Oh
started this
my.
channel, I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I really didn't because I wasn't a tarot reader or anything. And I've had so much support from the people that in the community that I wish I could just do this full time and that would be all I did. But maybe one day.
Oh my God. My God. My God. My God. Okay. I pulled 5 cards anyway.
Okay. I love the picture of that little dog there that you have, Seascape.
Wow. Okay. Hmm. Let me see how can I. Oof. I have to drink to that. Oh wow.
Hmm.
See. First card I got was the Tower card. So
Big
okay.
changes coming, huh?
Yeah, big changes are coming, and it's coming. Okay, and you can feel it because you
Hmm.
wouldn't be asking this question if you
Asking the
didn't.
question, yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
there is some abuse, addictions surrounding where you work.
Ooh.
Okay, that's the devil card. So
Hmm.
there's something going on, and I think you could feel it, and it's not it's not healthy
Right.
that way.
I wouldn't think it
So
would be. Yeah.
And then you got the hangman. So everything is suspended in air. So
Ah,
I mean, your question just said
yeah,
it. Okay,
it did.
so you
Yeah.
can feel it
Mm-hmm.
now. I got the lover's card, the next card. So I mean,
Mm,
this is your relationship. Uh, I think it's taking a stress on you and things like that because I got the judgment card.
all of these are major arcana, so
Yeah,
that's very strong.
very
Wow.
strong, and
Yeah.
the judgment card is critical because it affects everything you do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you know, even if you criticize yourself and things like that, or criticize your whatever relationship you were in and things like that, or
Mm-hmm.
even your job, it sort of attracts what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to say, but
No.
you have
See,
to get out of it. You
yeah,
have to get out.
I think, yeah, the awareness is there. So yeah,
Yeah,
you need to be looking because
I
you're not in
think
a
you
healthy
need to be
environment.
looking. I think you
Mm-hmm.
need to be do
Mm-hmm.
meditations. I need you
Mm-hmm.
need time to
Yeah.
be by yourself, create a space by yourself, go out in nature, do things, fun things to get out of this energy, and it
Yeah.
will change because when it changes, it leaves a space for new things to come in.
There you go. Yep.
So I hope that resonates with you.
That's
Uh, I,
awesome.
I was hoping to get better
Yeah.
outcome than that, but that's what I
Well,
get.
Seascape knew it was coming, so she would because she wouldn't have said anything about
No,
getting laid off. So
no.
all right. All right. So we have Marcia Humble here asking about her deceased husband.
Ooh,
Um,
okay.
and we'll do a few more of these tonight. We can't
Yeah.
do like 100 of them, but
Well, sorry, I take a lot of time then. Sometimes I do 10 only maybe 10, 12 questions on my channel, and
right. Yep.
I'm there
Well,
for three and a half hours sometimes
wow, that's amazing.
because I
Well,
like to talk and I like to have fun with my
well,
people,
yeah, of course you do.
you know.
Yeah.
And I got you know, and sometimes I have fun with these cards, the rebel
Oh,
cards.
they are fun, Ron. They are fun. They are fun.
Yeah. So
And but the deck you're using is the Light Seers deck or Light Seekers deck, is it the one you're doing now?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
right here too.
Light
Oh, I
Seekers.
have several decks. I
I
have
know you do, but the one you had,
yeah.
those
I
pictures were beautiful.
That's
Mm,
what I use because those cards really talk to me ever
sure.
since I've had them. So
Uh-huh.
this Ron, does my deceased husband have a message for me this evening? Okay.
I work so much with Susan that I sort of we work heart to heart. It's hard for me to work alone when I'm doing any kind of mediumship yet because I'm so new at it. So I can't give you anything right now, Marcia, but Ron will.
How'd you know?
He's going to
Oh,
try. Yeah.
well, I'm gonna pull cards and see.
There you go.
I know he's well on the other side.
Oh,
He's on
yeah.
the other side. He's
You
surrounded
know
by my
that.
unconditional
Yeah,
love. Okay,
absolutely.
but
That's a good
he's
feeling.
also wants you to live your life fully, which
Mm.
means surround yourself, have fun,
Uh-huh.
uh, create
Yeah.
an atmosphere where do things that makes you happy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's nice.
Now let me see what I'm getting. Okay. Because sometimes I go five cards and anyway. Because
Uh-huh.
I think you are actually right on. I thought so. Yes. Okay, I got it. I
Okay.
got it. Right now, Marcia, Marcia, I think, how do you
Marsha.
say it? Marcia?
Marsha. Mm-hmm.
Marcia,
Marsha.
okay. Uh, you are in a stage of rebirth. The
Ooh.
Four of Swords. You see,
Ooh.
she, she's,
Uh-huh.
you like you're into this stage. Okay, right now that's the starting point. This is the
Yeah.
change coming forward.
Awesome.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so uh, then I got the Fool card. So the Fool card is use more
Oh.
creativity, have fun, like I said, go
Uh-huh.
out and enjoy your life, make things that makes you
Yeah.
happy.
Yes.
Okay, let go of the past, change that. You can change that because you're a very creative person. All you
Mm-hmm.
have to do is apply them to your life. You know what you feel is right for you. uh,
Mm-hmm.
the world is there for you to make
Oh,
these changes. Yeah, the
beautiful.
world
That's
card.
a wonderful card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and after that, you got the 8 cups. You're on a new journey.
There you go.
Okay, so you
Mhm.
might feel stuck right now, or you might feel down right now, but the
Yeah.
message that he says, the Ace of Cups, go to your heart space. That's
Ooh.
where you will find your happiness. That's where you'll find the energy to do what you need to do
Mm-hmm.
and enjoy life to its fullest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep.
Let go of the past and go on. And
Yep.
he will guide you. He's always around you anyway. So,
Absolutely. He's in
okay.
your heart space, Marsha.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's connected to you.
Yeah.
He's really connected to you.
That's
So
nice.
you never
Yeah.
lost that connection. He's always there. Okay.
Uh-huh.
People
Yep.
think you lose
No,
the the physical, but you don't lose the soul and the spirit.
that's right.
They're always there. So
That's right.
I hope that resonates with you.
Oh, that's
And thank
beautiful.
you. Many blessings to you, and thank you for the question.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God, you're
Okay.
making me work tonight, you.
I am.
Yeah, right. She's letting me do all the work.
I'll be the slave driver.
Okay, as long as you don't have the whip.
No, I'll
Sharon's
put
got
my
it.
my
Sharon's
clown
got.
hat back on again.
Hey,
There we go.
Sharon Lee's got the whip.
Yeah.
She likes to spank me.
Oh, well, pretty personal, Ron.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, she's a Canadian like me.
I
I'm
know.
from Canada too, but
I know.
I'm in Quebec and she's way out west.
She's way out west. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So Deb Heck has a son that's in a very dark place. He won't get any help, and there's nothing that you can do, Deb, that would ever, because
yeah,
that's the way these are. Will he ever heal and be productive? Oh, I sense that he will, but it's going. Sometimes you have to get way down into the dregs,
you have to go right to the
all
bottom.
the way to the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
it's like
it's hard to watch when you're a parent, though.
yeah, it's
Gosh.
like alcoholic. See,
Yeah. Yeah.
they had to drink till they right at the bottom, and only they can save themselves.
Correct.
You cannot
Yeah.
change or save them at
Mm.
all. You can only send them love and good
But
energy,
I'm
positive
a
energy.
mother. I'm a mother, and I know exactly how you feel when you're a mother. That you want your children to seek help and get help.
Okay, he's got to take action first of all to get
Yep.
help. Okay, there's
Hmm.
people out there that could help him.
I'm
Um,
sure there is. Yep.
he's on a different journey
Hmm.
right now. Oh my God. I have to breathe.
You're scaring us.
I just have to breathe.
Okay.
It's
Breathe.
me. It's not,
Don't hold your breath. Okay.
it's because I'm receiving,
I understand.
energy
Yep.
for,
I do.
Deb. Hmm. Yeah, he is in the dark place. Okay. Um, if you could change the way you, I don't know how would I put it? If you could change the way you talk and say he won't get help, imagine him getting help. Imagine him, people
Yes.
reaching out, changing,
Good.
changing the way. And if you do it with love and things like that, you will help him. It's not going to be an overnight thing, you know. It's going to be
Hmm.
a little bit of a journey for you
Hmm.
because I have the chariot. The first card I get is the chariot card, so he's got to take action.
Hmm.
He's caught between two
Yep.
energies, negative and
Positive, right?
positive
Hmm.
energy. He's on a different journey. He's looking different on a different journey. Okay, I think what he sees someone. Okay, I gotta. Oh boy, somebody in his life betrayed him.
Oh,
Got you got the seven of swords. That's a
okay.
betrayal card.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
somebody betrayed him, and it hurt him pretty bad. So
Hmm.
that's why he's on a
Yeah.
different journey in a dark place and things like that. It's because of betrayal. You see, either by friends or somebody close to him that betrayed him. So
Hmm. Mm.
he's suffering. He feels hurt at the moment. Uh, you got the three of cups to come back to his family. You know,
Ooh.
there's something. There's a three of cups in there.
Yep.
So I mean, that's
So eventually, it
yeah,
could. Yeah.
yeah. You see
Eventually, it
that
happen.
eventually,
Yep.
and then you got the I think one of the great cards you get at the end. He's got the Emperor card,
Oh,
divine masculine energy.
look at that.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So
this is making him stronger, maybe going
yeah,
through this, and that he'll
yes,
come
it
out
will
stronger. Yeah.
because he'll learn.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
Learn.
probably has had karmic lessons to like
Yeah.
everybody else. We got to
Hmm.
go through this stuff to understand stuff.
I
Okay,
know.
and
We do.
and when we survive it, we say, "Oh, okay, now I understand." You know,
And
that's
how
it.
did we survive it? We wonder sometimes, right? Yeah,
But even if your
absolutely.
mother said, "Don't do this, don't do that," no
Yes.
matter what, you'll get your nose into it and you'll scrub it,
Uh-huh.
rub it in the rocks,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
until you said, "Oh, I know what she was trying to tell me."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
anyway,
We're all real hesitant to listen to other people about our things. Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because it's so personal,
Yeah.
so sensitive.
We wish you well, Deb. I hope
Yeah.
his healing
Many
takes
blessings to
place.
you, and
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
sending you lots of healing light and love to
Absolutely.
you and your loved ones and your son.
Yep.
So thank you for
Great.
the questions. I hope
Yeah.
it resonates with you. And
Mhm. All right. I got one more here for you, Ron. I think that probably uh, that we'll use this as the last one for today because
okay,
it's a lot of work you're doing here. So, Gail is
yeah,
asking.
it takes a lot
Mhm.
of energy to
It
do this.
does take a lot of energy. I agree.
I do
Yeah.
more than that, but I mean, it takes a lot of energy. But
Yeah.
I have to rest for a week almost.
Uh
No,
huh. Uh huh.
but sometimes.
Uh huh.
Greetings and harmony. Will my oldest son find another partner or get back together with his wife? Oh wow!
Thank you, moderators, for your comments,
Mhm.
and thank you for doing those kinds of things. You're very kind. Thank you. And everybody's just thinks like obviously everybody feels like they know you here, Ron. Like you're just one of the gang, even if they've never seen you before. So that's a good thing, isn't it?
Thank
That's
you,
a
thank you. I'm very
yeah.
grateful.
Uh
So
huh.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm doing what I
Hi,
need to do.
Kevin and Marsha and Deb, and I'm just saying hello to a few people here. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's always good to see all of you. MK Karen. Hi, Melinda. Who's Ron? Melinda says.
Yeah,
I don't know. Some guy.
yeah. Melinda is a joker.
I
She's my
know she
sister.
is. I
Yeah,
know.
she's my sister.
Yeah.
Another one of my sisters. I gained so
Uh-huh.
many sisters and brothers in here.
I know, but isn't it great? See, you
Yeah.
were only child, but now you got us all. You're stuck with all of us. Mhm.
You promised you wouldn't bite me.
Oh,
Wow.
Deb. Deb Heck says that her son's father committed suicide and three friends of his also committed suicide.
I
So
told
no
you,
wonder the betrayal, that is a betrayal
you
because
know,
yeah,
you know, when
yeah,
I took my breath, I could feel a heady energy there.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it was. I
Oh,
didn't
thanks.
know. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
nothing, you know,
No,
spirit. And
right.
I felt something
Yep.
very,
Yeah.
that really,
Depressing. Yeah. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah. Thank you, Suzanne. You sweetheart. Thank you so much.
yeah. Well, I understand his energy
Hmm.
because when I, when somebody committed suicide, it was like a betrayal to me. I said,
Sure. Yeah.
"Why? I was there. I was giving you everything
Right.
and
Why
everything.
did
Why would you
my
do that?" No,
Yep.
I
My
couldn't
daughter
understand.
lost a very dear friend that committed suicide, and it's taken her years and years to get over that.
Yeah,
Like, why didn't he reach out or whatever? And some people take it very personally. It's very difficult, so I understand. Yeah. Mm. Oh,
oh
I
my,
see.
yeah,
Nasty Women says that Ron, Kathleen, and I had a previous life together, and I had to spank him over my knee.
yeah,
That's what you're talking about.
yeah.
Okay.
Because we were all
Little rascals, huh?
no, but we were all how you say that? You know, no more parents, nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
so
Taking
we were
care of
getting.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah, we took
Hmm.
care of each other and
Hmm.
start stealing food and things like that. So
Yeah.
we came up with that. But she
Wow.
believes in that. So
I do too. The past life thing is pretty cool.
yeah. But anyway, she can't spank me anymore. I'm too old for that.
I'm sorry to hear about this tornado. Did I miss something? You said it was north of you, Joanna. Is it in Pennsylvania or is it in New York? Or is everybody okay? My goodness, I send lots of love to that area. Oh, wow. Hmm.
Hmm. Let me see what I got.
Sorry to hear that, Linda. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, did you know we had a tornado an hour away from me?
Is that what it is? Is that what they're talking about?
No, I had
Oh,
one.
oh, oh, you've had one before. Okay.
Yeah, not
Oh, and
very long ago.
Alaska had an 8.2 earthquake?
Wow,
Ooh,
Alaska. Wow, that's in
yeah, yeah, it's
Canadian
close
or
enough to me. Yeah, because
yeah.
I'm in Seattle. Yeah,
Oh boy,
yeah.
because I
Oh,
can't.
Linda,
I don't read the chat right now. So.
I know you're not. You're busy. But I wanted people to know that I've tried to pick up and see different things there as we've gone along. It is hard. You can't read the chat and still do what you need to do. So, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be done here in that relationship because
Oh,
everything is sort of suspended for the moment. There's
uh-huh.
there's there needs to be more communication between them because I got the
Ooh,
page of cups first card. Okay,
okay.
so the first there needs to be more and more communication. There needs to be truthful communication.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so because everything is suspended at the moment. You get the hangman, so everything's suspended.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm.
I believe that both of them, I got the Queen of Cups. Oh, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups.
Mm.
That's
With
divine
that,
feminine energy. Okay,
ooh, okay.
that oh boy, there's one of them is doing the work, the other one isn't. Sorry to say that. I think there's one of them doing the work. Okay, divine intuition is stronger
Uh-huh.
than the other one.
Yep.
Uh, I would say, excuse me, but I would say his wife is more into the intuition, listening to her intuition, because feminine energy is on the rise. Okay, and sometimes men will get in they're sort of
Hmm. Hmm.
a little tickled by that. Whatever.
I
I'm
get
being
it.
polite anyway. So uh, there has to be a lot of creativity. There has to be both of them have to be uh, into balanced, grounded energy to survive
To
this,
get
to
together
come back
again.
together
Yeah.
as a couple. Because the
Uh-huh.
last card I got was the Ten of Cups, which is a couple. Okay, joy, happiness.
Right.
So to come back to that, you have to go through
A lot
these
of work to do.
lot of
Yeah.
work to do.
Yep.
So I hope that resonates with you. That's what I get.
Thank you,
Many
Gail.
blessings to you and your son
Absolutely.
and your loved ones.
Oh,
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here.
absolutely. I wanted you to know that I read today somewhere that there's a lot of energy coming in onto the planet right now, and it's
Yeah,
crazy. And people
yeah,
aren't feeling well. Now we've got tornadoes, and somebody said, Susan Lynn said, we're going to have a lot more earthquakes,
yeah.
and it's going to make us be a bit unsettled. So I want to send lots of love and energy to all of us on the planet that
yeah.
we are bathed in harmony, and that we're all going to be okay. That we'll all, yeah.
But the okay, I was going to say the important part is to become aware, and
Right.
we gotta stop having programs like hate,
Right.
racism, and things
Yep.
like that. We have to get into the love, unconditional love, and
Yep.
the old programs. You know, don't
They're going away. We need to
yeah,
make them go
don't
away.
feed them with
Yeah.
ego stuff because we have to get out of there. We have
Yep.
to treat each other like
Yep.
because we're light beings before we become human beings. We are.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
we'll go back to that light.
Yeah, we're going back
So,
right now.
right.
Right now,
Yep.
that's what we're going back home or whatever you call it.
Right.
Anyway,
Yep.
but
Absolutely. Well, I can't thank you enough, everybody in the chat, for coming to see me and Ron today.
yeah, thank
And
you.
please go to Ron's Unconditional Love Tarot and subscribe. It will help him a great deal to get to his goal of 1,000 subscribers. And if I could subscribe 999 times, I would.
Yeah, I do that too. But you know what I did? I've subscribed twice to the same channel. You know how I
Have
did
you?
it? Yeah.
No. Oh, you have a different email or something,
No,
right? No.
no.
No?
Ronald Gagnon is my real name. I have a
Okay.
YouTube.
Oh,
I
right. Yes.
subscribe with that. And I
Uh-huh.
got
And
Ron
your own show.
Unconditional Love
Yeah.
Tarot. I
I've done the
subscribe
same
with
thing,
that.
Ron.
That
I
makes
have.
two.
That makes
So
two.
that makes
Yeah.
two thumbs up, whatever it is.
Absolutely. Two thumbs up
So,
and
but
thanks. Yep.
but it's free to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything.
Doesn't
I
cost a
mean,
thing.
I know even if you don't go see that person, it would help anybody to subscribe, especially when you start. I mean,
Absolutely. We
you
all need
know,
we need a good start.
and
Absolutely.
besides that, tell everybody there's no other reader out there that's 100% every time on
No,
readings.
no.
So
Yeah.
don't
We'd
expect
have to be a
100%.
god or a goddess in order for that to happen, wouldn't we?
Yeah,
So that's why
I'm
we
only a
also say,
messenger.
that's right. That's why we also say for entertainment purposes only. But we do send love and light to all those here and all those watching afterwards. Thank you. And thank
Thank
you,
you
Ron.
so much for having me
Thank
on your
you.
channel.
Oh, I
I'm
loved it.
really grateful for that. Thank
Well,
you.
you'll have to come back because I just
Yeah,
have, yeah, I'll
you'll
get a
have to
different
come.
hat. I
Yeah,
will.
oh, you'll have to come to my channel so I can. I
You
won't
know I
bite
will.
either. I
You
don't bite
know I
either.
will. Okay. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.